Hello everyone. In this video we're going to construct a triangle and then copy it using the compass tool. And in doing that we are going to use the SSS Congruence theorem. So let's start. First we remove the grid and the axes. So we click on the style bar and then click on these two icons here. And to construct our triangle, we can use the line segment tool. So to construct a line segment, just click on 2 points on the graphics view. And then we will remove the label just to clean it up a little. Okay, so we have our triangle. Next, we are going to copy this triangle using the SSS Congruence theorem. And if you recall, the SSS Congruence theorem says that if the corresponding sides of triangle, if all the three corresponding sides are congruent, then the triangles are congruent. Okay, so first we use the ray tool to construct a ray. Well, you can use also line and line segment, but it's good to always learn a new tool. Again, I'm going to remove the label. Next is I'm going to copy the length of side BC. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to use the compass tool. So as you can see here, the compass tool is you select segment or 2 points for the radius of the circle and then a point. So I can either select B and C or this segment. So I'll just select first the segment. And as you can see, it creates a circle whose radius is BC, or whose radius is the length of BC. And then I use D here as the center of the circle. I click on it and there's my circle. This means that BC here is congruent to D and the intersection, from D to the intersection of the circle and the ray. So I can intersect this using the intersect tool. That means that BC is congruent to DF. So if I move BC, of course, the circle also moves. And the circle follows, the radius of the circle follows the length of BC. Okay. So I think it is better if we rename this as B prime, so it's easier to remember. And this one, the corresponding point of C, we rename as C prime. Right. Next, I'm going to hide the circle just to lessen the clutter. Okay, so as you can see, if I move C here, C prime also moves. Next, I'm going to copy AB, again using the compass tool. So earlier I clicked on the segment, now I clicked on the 2 points. So I'll click on B and click on A. And again, it constructs a circle whose radius is the same as the length of AB. So I click on B. And then, so of course, A prime is somewhere here, but we don't know. But if we copy this segment here, segment AC, if you copy the length and click on C prime, the intersection will be A prime. So let's do that. Click on AC and then click on C prime, which means that the intersection of the two circles is actually A prime. So we can click on the intersection tool and then click on the intersection of the two circles. So if we construct a segment, B prime D, and then D C prime, this means that these two line segments here are corresponding line segments, which means that they are congruent. So we can, again, we can hide the circle. We don't need them anymore. And then we can also rename D to A prime. And then we can, of course, just hide the unnecessary or the unneeded objects. And then we know that these two triangles are congruent. So this is the SSS congruence, meaning these two here, these two line segments are congruent. So maybe we can change the color, same color. And this is just to learn how to use the software. And also, yeah, maybe this one, we make this green. Right, so if I change the length of the line segments and change the position of the vertices, you will see that, of course, the other triangle also changes. And if you want to display, for example, the length, you can right click on it and go to settings and then click on show label. Click on the basic tab and then show label and then value. And same also here. Basic tab and then value. Show label value. And we can also click on the other objects. Of course, we already know this based on the theorem, but just for visual purposes. So it's always the green line segments are always congruent. The blue line segments are always congruent. And the pink line segments are always congruent. So that's how to copy a triangle using the compass tool. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. See you next time.